Hey everybody, good night. Hey everyone. I'm hoping you guys had a good day today. Hey everyone coming in. It is that time of the night when, I'm bored. Ooh. I spoke too quickly. I spoke too quickly. Hey everybody. Hey behind the bar, you're first. Hey everybody. I'm only here for a quick time. I was just looking through and I'm like, where is everybody tonight? What is going on the streets tonight? I am saying, are these people gonna have me watching TV again tonight? I probably am, so I'm just checking in with you guys real quick to see what's going on. I haven't been following up like everything going on. One person I saw went live like probably 5 or 6 times today, which is you know who, the pastor. I think he went live about 6 times today. See, let me stop. But there's some new beefs brewing. From what I've read, balled and looked at. There are some new beefs brewing up. It's like there's always something going on. So whoever ever said that the beef sector was quote unquote dead, come again. It isn't. It just takes time for people to switch from one topic to another. So no more are we hearing about that individual. Hey, my Bishop. Who do you call Bishop Whitehead? You mean that guy who, quote unquote, who got so called robbed in his church, or do you call Jay Wilson Bishop Whitehead? Who? Not that pastor. Oh no, I don't watch him. I don't got time for that shit. Mm-mm. I don't got time for that shit. I see you once. I read your body language. I get all the signals I need, and then that's it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I cannot watch that shit. I watched the video of him getting robbed in quotation marks, and that's about it. See, I see his lifestyle. Yes, I judged. I sure did, and I have not been following it up because seriously, this man was in jail for probably a crime similar. I don't know. I don't care at this point. These people are living their lives a lie, and there are people who are following. So that's their choice. Sometimes you got to see people for who they are when they show it to you. I'm the type of person, show me who you are, and I believe you. You just need to show it to me once, and that's it. I'll believe you the first time. You know what I'm saying? I was talking about Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson has gone live so many times today based on me looking at these notifications and stuff. It's a lot going on. You can tell. You can tell what's going on or what's about to happen. You can just. There's a whole read to this thing. There's a whole read. You hear me? It is a whole read. If I really, of course, behind the bar. Come on. Behind the bar. Really? Really? That's why Dazzle spotted out real quick. Dazzle spotted it out real quick. Let me tell you, I don't care what people say over here, whether it is in this little area of YouTube that I watch most times, because I do go to other areas and watch. But people will be like, oh, these people love let me see what you put before that because it doesn't show up on StreamYard. Let me go to my page real quick because there's something that doesn't show. Hold on. Let me go right back. Let me see what you wrote. Where's my channel? Hold on. Let me see what you wrote. Some Let me see. Hold on. I don't see it. I don't see it. Wait, how is it that I don't see it on my phone, but it is on StreamYard? How does that work? No, my love. No, baby. Me not messy like you, my love. No matter with that the one, my love. No, baby. Me. This a girl, yeah? No, sir. No. Eh. No. No. That would be you, sir. That would be you. Like I don't go out of my way to find mess or be a part of mess. But guess what? Everybody who is over here watching this stuff happening on YouTube, they have there's something that keeps them watching. There is something in the same way that you would watch a housewives, in the same way you can't go on when you're going to talk about cap. No, baby. Mm-mm. In the same way that we'll watch drama on TV, housewives, those other messy stuff that we used to watch. Well, I don't really watch them no more. It is for when I watched them on TV, it was for the entertainment, and I apply it the same way here to YouTube. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna be, 100% in it like that. Mm-mm. Everyone who is over here to some extent loves the mess. You hear me? No, baby. Hey, positivity. Hey, Team AJ. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, everybody. Positivity says me too. It's just entertainment. Like I tell everybody that when I first came over here, I was watching mess somewhere else. Um, Behind the bar, you know where I was watching mess before all of this mess? I was watching Jamaican mess. You hear me? And then I was mess with some crazy people. I refuse to call their names. Me that want some mix up people. And somehow I got over and I like I told you the whole Maddie and Kaya, the whole Michelle ATLian. I was watching the one of the first persons that I really was supporting was her. It's the voice for the people. Who else? Quite a few people. I was just watching the mess and I'm like, oh my god, people do these things. It was really me just watching because okay, for example, let us say in your regular life you don't engage in these types of stuff or you don't have people like that around you. If you come and you see people doing it is gonna, I don't even know if fascinating is the word I want to use. But at some point, you're gonna say, "Oh my God, what is happening here? Let me go look." And then you keep watching to see what's going on. Oh yeah, I was remembering Lovely T. So I was watching all of that. The mess with Cardi B and that girl. Don't remember her name right now. So I was watching all of that. So if, for example, you don't engage in it in your personal life, if you see it happening somewhere, you're gonna be like, "Oh, ooh, let me look at that. Let me see that." And as a matter of fact, it's fun after a while, to be honest. It's very entertaining. Positivity says, I was watching the T sector mess. So there's mess almost everywhere. I was watching some crazy stuff just out of curiosity and how entertaining it was. I don't know if you remember that whole thing behind the bar with Gully Bop and all of this crazy shenanigans with that girl, that fat. I don't remember what her name is. Man, it was messy all over. Star Marie, right, Team AJ, Team AJ. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, Team AJ. And even in high school, I have never, like, when it comes to drama and the messy and stuff, I have never been in those situations. So you'd be just the one watching it and like, oh my God. Ooh. Okay, all right. I was never that person. I'd have friends that would be in it sometimes. And you wonder, like, what is it that makes these people always be arguing? Like, what exactly is it that causes it? Why is it that these people are always arguing and then one day it's going to be a fight? Or what is it? You know? I'm just saying, it's a lot. Team AJ says most of the creators involved in the mess are heavily invested. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And then sometimes they want to pull you in it too, you know? I'm just saying, everybody who is here has there is something that they see that it interests them or is just very entertaining. It doesn't necessarily mean that, oh, you like being messy too. It's entertaining. I find it very entertaining over here. I do. And of course, there are times that people do stuff that I don't necessarily like, or, it's not right. Some really vile stuff happen. I don't like all aspects of the sector. Let's put it that way. So it's not like I like everything I see. But for the most part, though, it's kind of hilarious. Some of the things that happen, and when you look at how when I say some very simple stuff causes the mess, and you're on the outside looking in, you're like, that could have been solved by a simple conversation. And then there you have times when it's for people who their comprehension skills may be lacking or stuff, and then you look at it and you're like, but that is not what the person meant. It's the beefs are sometimes some very simple stuff. I am telling you, some very, very simple stuff that could have been dealt with. And then, of course, you got those who their energy is already filled with negativity and stuff. So, you know, you can't help those. Those are some people you just can't help because it is already ingrained in them. They're already crazy already. You know what I'm saying? So, hold on. Like how Tracy has people lined up to beef with on slow news week. Ooh, it's a strategy to keep the drama up for Lord Team AJ. Oh Lord. But I can see that I can see a little bit of truth to what you're saying there, Team AJ. Yeah, so she has people who she has in her mind, oh, I'm gonna talk about that person. I'm gonna go at this one. I'm gonna. I can see what you're saying there. Yeah, it is pretty obvious. Yeah. You can see when you can also tell when people sit and think it through and talk about who they're gonna go after next or whoever. So you can tell when it's not necessarily something that is organic, for want of a better term to use, that is something that actually happens. You can tell when there's something coming up or when people are planning stuff. You can tell. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I still like the sector for, some parts of it. So I'm seeing now where the new thing is. There's a new one coming up. This one should be funny. I just, I was red balling through for some of the stuff I didn't see. I've been watching races today, you know, doing other stuff, working. Like, some people don't. Okay, yeah. I've been doing other stuff. But it is entertaining over here, and I notice that you have times when people really get tired of over here. You got people who actually take breaks and stuff. They actually do take breaks and they're like, no, I got to get away from here for a while. And I think it is something that you guys need to do from time to time. Take breaks. Whether it's a few days, whether it's, a day, you got to take breaks sometimes. You have to. And some people, you got to go outside. Golly, you got to go outside sometimes, guys. Go outside. Just a reminder, you can go outside. You know, do stuff. If you allow this thing to get, if you allow yourself to get too, engrossed in this, you are going to see that your life is just centered around it. You're doing stuff where you're going to always have to be having this, whether it's your earbuds in, whatever, to be listening to this stuff. This is just a gentle reminder to you. Go outside sometimes. Go outside. Yes, you're entertained. Yes, it's fun watching these stuff. Yes, yes, and yes. But you got to remember to live life also. Remember to go get out in the sun a little bit to get some vitamins. Go do that laundry you had, that you didn't get done. You know what I'm saying? Go outside and talk to people. Talk to other people, apart from you typing in the chat or talking to people on the panels, or you know what I'm saying? Go out sometimes. I know it's easier for us to order stuff online, to like, well, I'm not even going to tell you to go outside because I was going to say go to the grocery store for some people who buy everything online. I was about to say that too, but then again, there's a lot going on outside out there in the world. But I'm just reminding you that you can go outside, you can do other stuff. I'm just remember that, okay? Don't get too caught up. And that's the main thing. Yes, enjoy yourself, but just don't get too caught up. And when there are people who are, hey, hypnotic touch, and then when there are people who are fighting or people who are going at it and stuff, I know you may be driven to be empathetic, you know, but do not let the issues that others are experiencing affect you in the way that you're going to get so upset. You know, you may have health issues because of this thing. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful. You don't want to be raising your blood pressure up the roof because of things that are happening to virtual strangers. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Think about it. Call family that you haven't spoken to in a while. Give them a ring. Call them and check up with them in the same way that you're checking up with, all these people that you don't know online and stuff. Call somebody. Did you forget to call your mom? Do stuff. Think about it, man. You got to pull yourself away sometimes. Pull yourself away sometimes. Think about it. You have to. Think about it, guys. 1 second. Yeah. So as I was saying, we're watching these things. These things can trigger like real life aggression with you, you know, when you're exposed to these types of things here. You know what I'm saying? Think about the impact it has on you indirectly also. You got to think about it. Are you forgetting other family members? You know, are you taking the time to reach out to other people that you could have? You got to think about these things because it may manifest itself in different ways in your everyday life. You got to think about that shit. Think about your frequent exposure to the sector and how it may affect you, how it may affect your family around you. I know that we love it over here and stuff, but we got to think about those things. We have to, because it may impact on how you treat others around you. It is true. It is something to think about. So I'm just encouraging you guys to take your little breaks when you need it, or even if you don't think you need it, take them. You still got to take them. And also, um, some of you, I gotta think twice before I say that one. Sometimes you gotta step back and assess yourself and see if you're getting too involved. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying tonight. Hey, Indigo. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey to those in the clouds. I'm not gonna be here for too long because I'm just, chatting it up a little bit before I go to bed. Oh, I forgot to drop the link just in case anybody had. Do do you think? Does anybody in here think that they have become a little bit too involved or too caught up in what's going on in the sector? What do you think? Have you ever had to? I know Joanna has told me. Have you ever had to take breaks because of what's going on? Have you ever had to do that? Hey, Faith Yaya. Let me know, guys. Have you ever had to take breaks from watching too much of what is going on in and around the beefing sector? Just let me know real quick. Have you ever had to take breaks because you think you may be too consumed? You got too consumed with what's going on here? Let me know. Has that ever happened to you? Indigo says, I've taken breaks and I'm going back to taking a break real soon. Even with me right now watching all of these track and field events that's going on right now, it is such a nice breath of fresh air to be, thinking of other stuff, doing other things. It is pretty nice. I'm telling you, open yourself to other things. Faith Siaya says what she does is go to other sectors' pages that have minimal beef. All right, thank you for that. Yes, yeah, thank you. Hypnotic says this is pure entertainment for me. It is, and that's the only reason why a lot of us stick around, but there are times when we gotta step away for a little bit. Step away for a little bit. It is very good to do that. And there's a conversation I'm thinking I should probably have it tomorrow. Um, I'll have it tomorrow. I'll think it's a simple thing, but I will talk about that tomorrow before I go to bed. I could probably do that tomorrow. But how many of you have seen the needs? Be honest, guys. How many of you have actually seen the need to step away from watching stuff in the sector just to take a mental break, just a quick break, whether it's a week, whether it's a few days, whatever it is? Have you realized that you know what, I'm in here a little bit too much, I'm watching a little bit too much of this thing? You may not have noticed it, but it may be impacting on your ability to complete tasks or the effectiveness of your work or the efficiency. Have you ever thought about that? Indigo says it's getting way too negative. All this doxing of random people trying to destroy people's livelihoods and too much drama. As entertaining as it is, real people lives are getting affected. Yes, it is true. Truer words have never been said. And it also speaks to the fact that while people don't see it while they're doing it, it also speaks to the fact that um people do not know when they're getting too obsessed. They don't see it. They don't see that they're getting too obsessed. When you have to find different stuff, when people are showing you what they have on YouTube and it's not enough for you, and you got to go a step further to find other stuff about them, you don't realize that it is borderline obsession. And I always say that, and I always go back, and while I say that, I still say that you can't tell people how to fight. You know, some people are a little bit too devoted. Hey, new biology. Right, Newbie. Newbie says she's had to click out of lives because it was just too much. I've had to. I've had to. Even like yesterday with Dovis thing, I had to click out. Indigo says it doesn't bother me offline, but I want to come online and laugh. Coming online for all this negativity isn't entertaining to me. I get it. And that's what I'm saying. That's when I stopped by and saw this sector or some of the stuff happening here. I came because and I stopped by because it was fun. It was entertaining. And even with the beefing, like I was saying yesterday, last night, I was saying that sometimes it is just like simple stuff. Let us say, for example, a content creator shares stuff that they're doing, and maybe another content creator may be making commentary about it, and then the back and forth starts, then that develops into a beef. It may be a little bit hilarious to us because of that, but then when you got to be negative with it, and you don't see how you can you're you don't see how it's changing you. You don't see that some of the things that you're doing wrong, you don't see it as wrong. There's something going on there. Yeah, it is getting ridiculous. It is. It actually is. And I remember when I started coming on here live and stuff, I remember someone saying that it's the beef sector. You're gonna have to beef. You're gonna have to do this. It's gonna change you. It's gonna this. You guys, please let me know when I start changing, especially those who are here from the beginning. You just let me know when I started changing, or if I ever do. You just let me know that. You hear me? I am very self aware. I am not gonna say I'm not human and may do certain say certain stuff or whatever, or I am I miss perfect. Definitely not. We're all humans, but I'm just saying if I came here one way, I am gonna continue to be the way I am. And if I came here and I'm sorry to disappoint some people, I am sorry to disappoint you. I will stay over here with the people who are just as boring as I am. Like some people are, she's boring and whatever. Yes, let me be boring and let me attract boring minds like myself. And we'll all stay over here and be fucking boring together. You know what I'm saying? We'll all be boring together over here. You know? Let me be me. I will be me. I will not allow anyone who I've never met, seen, know, or anything affect the way that I live my life. You must be freaking kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Mm-mm-mm. Absolutely not. Hell no. I even noticed. Do you know I went in a live when I was red balling not too long ago? And I was looking through it and I'm like, I saw some people saying hi to someone. And I'm like, who is this person? Where is this person? And I looked. I have never, when I said I have never been to that person's um channel before. Never. You know that person has me blocked. And I'm laughing and I'm saying to myself, um, who hurt you? You know? What did Carrie say to hurt you? I have never once in all these years that I've been over here, I have never once typed in that person's chat before. So you came all the way over here to look for me, guy? You came all the way over here to me? Poor little me? To come block me? Or then again, maybe it's because I was modding in someone's chat they didn't like. I didn't even notice until today. Just imagine how long that person may have had me blocked. Shoot. And I've never missed that person until today. That is funny. I don't even be bothering people on here. I don't even be bothering people. And I laugh to myself because then that same person is going to be over here one day in my chat. And like I tell you guys, you'd be surprised. I said this last night. I've said this before. You would be surprised how many people come in this same here over this same channel here and come in and say hi to me in this chat. I don't see them in other chats that I'm in, but I see them here on StreamYard and they're like, hey, Carrie, and whatever. And I'm like, hi, welcome to the channel. Like, seriously, what am I supposed to do? Say, bitch, come out of here. You do this, you do that. No, I don't got time for that shit. I don't have time for that. And then what's funny is you got some of them who have me blocked and then they'll come to other channels that I mod, and then sometimes I may be the only mod there at the time. It depends. And then they'll have comments that has to go through, and I'm here approving all the comments, and I'm like, look at this bitch. So they'll be typing, and YouTube does that. So like some of the comments they don't go through. So some of the comments that you see in chats, it may not have nothing wrong in the comments, but sometimes YouTube holds them automatically. So as a moderator, you got to go click on them and let them through and stuff. And I'm like, look at this. But guess what? That's not my channel. So you're moderating and you're supposed to be moderating for the benefit of the person you're modding for. So I still go ahead and let them through. And I'm like, look at you. Go through, girl. Go through. I'm letting your comments through, girl. You got me blocked, but it's all good. There you go, baby. It is hilarious sometimes. It is funny. It is funny. But I don't know. I don't take like a lot of stuff to heart. Like a lot of people don't like hearing it, but it's only YouTube, guys. It really is. At the end of the day, you got to know how to hold your emotions and not let it get the best of you. It's only freaking YouTube. Die when I say it. Die again inside. It's only YouTube. That is it. It is what it is. You cannot be so obsessed over something like this. You know what I'm saying? Just take it for what it is and keep moving. And that is one of the reasons why I say anybody's allowed over here. Who has time to be spotting out people and say, oh no, you're from that camp over there. You're not allowed here. Oh no, you moderate for that group over there. You can't come in here. Oh no. Um, you are talking about something. No. I don't got time for that shit. All I ask is once you come in here just to be respectful. That's all. That's it and that's all. And there are a lot of people who do a lot for clicks and views and do a lot for you'd be surprised child, you'd be surprised how much I don't know. I don't know. Do I pronounce it wrong, Indigo? Is it indigo? I can't say indigo. I gotta say indigo. I can't. I cannot say indigo. It just doesn't work for me. I'm sorry. Sorry to butcher your name, Indigo, but I can't switch over. It's all I've always pronounced that word as indigo. I've always pronounced it that way. It's gonna be so hard switching over, you know. But it is what it is. I I am not staying for too long, guys. And for those who are gonna be coming here for karaoke on Friday, I'm gonna choose a random Bob Marley song. I'm gonna put it on my community wall tonight, and you are going to come with your best version of that song, and you're gonna come sing it Friday night. You don't have to sing it the way he does. You can sing it however you want to. Okay, so that's our little karaoke challenge. We do karaoke on Friday nights. So that's going to be the little karaoke challenge. You can still come and sing whatever you want, but I'm going to put the name of a Bob Marley song. I'm just going to choose it randomly and listen to the song whenever you can. I'm going to also drop the link to it. Okay. And then you just come and sing your own version of it, your best version of it, however you want to. Okay, let's see how you do. So that's going to be that for Friday night. Karaoke nights is not for professional singers or whatever. You come with, and you click the link and sing whatever you want to sing. It doesn't really matter. It's just like a little hangout spot for the night. That's basically how I look at it. And let us see how you do with that song. I can't wait. I'm just gonna choose like 5 songs, put them on a paper, whatever. Pick the first one that comes out, and then I'm gonna put it up and let's see who can sing that Bob Marley song. No, I wouldn't, Indigo. Indigo. No, I wouldn't. Like I said, it doesn't matter if you're the best singer or not. It really doesn't. I'm telling you. It is about having fun in the moment. That's how I look at it. It's about having fun in the moment, you know? That's how I look at it. Come and sing the song. It's about it's also about laughing at yourself. It's about just letting your hair down, you know, and just having fun. Well, at least our type of fun. It can't your singing cannot be that bad, Indigo. Mm-mm. It cannot be that bad. You're singing. I don't believe it. Your singing cannot be that bad. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. And then you see, it is something different, something to do instead of just always be doing the same thing, listening the same thing. I don't believe that shit. Not nails on chalkboard. Let us be the judge of that. And as a matter of fact, it's a judge-free zone, judgment-free. We don't even be looking at things. It doesn't even matter if we sing off key or nothing. You know how many professional singers are out there who do their karaoke and are darn good at it? You wonder, if these people are practicing. This is just I don't know what to call it because I don't even think we do karaoke how people do it. I just come on here and we sing and go to bed happy. That's all I'm thinking about. Singing, having fun, going to bed happy. You know what I'm saying? Something to do, especially if you're not going out the house. I told you that I went out one Friday night and I was falling asleep. I should be going out on Fridays. I tried and I wanted to sleep so badly. I've become a homebody, especially since I was already mostly a homebody before, but especially since COVID. Child, I do not want to be going out in a lot of crowds and stuff. Mm-mm. I'm not ready for that. I am not ready for it. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Right, Indigo. Sing, be happy, go to bed happy. That's it. That is it for Friday night. Sing, be happy, go to bed happy. That's it. All right. I don't think I'm staying here that long. I just wanted to come through and say hi to everyone, see what you guys are doing. Didn't have like much, talking points for tonight. I just came, to check in with you guys because I try to come on here before I go to bed sometimes when I can. Right, that's one of the reasons, girl. Monkeypox, C19, crazy people, germs everywhere. Ugh, mm-mm. It's a lot to think about. It's a lot to think about when you're going out, right? Like what you could go outside and catch and contract when you go out there. Ugh, it's a lot to think about. And then you've become so comfortable, for the almost 2 years of having to work at home because of C19. When I had to go back out to start working, outside of the home. It was kind of nerve wracking for me. I was so anxious. It was not a good feeling having to go back out in the real world. I didn't want no one to cough where I was. Oh God. Ugh. It was something to deal with. It was stressful for me, and I know it shouldn't have been. But after you try to be safe and you only go outside when you need to go buy stuff and whatever, and you don't even stay long, or you use a drive-through for most stuff, or you order stuff, or if you do go to the store, you run in, run out real quick. Man, when it was time to go back to work, I was a nervous wreck. I was a nervous wreck. I had to get back to normal. I had to think about. Oh, just thinking about it makes me kind of. Mm, chill. Man. Mm-mm-mm. Everybody who coughed, you were looking at them funny. Did you guys experience that? Like everybody who coughed around you or sneezed around you, you were looking like, suspect over there. There's another suspect. Mm-mm. Poor people couldn't just be, it's like before COVID, you could sneeze and nobody looked at you funny, or cough, nobody looked at you funny. Right now, you gotta, you get so anxious, you jerk when you hear people sneezing. You look around, you try to make sure you're not too close to them. You try to look if they sneezed in their hands, if they're gonna touch anything after. Ciao. Mm-mm. Man, you gotta take your time and ease back into it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, that was a lot to deal with, but I dealt with it, so it is what it is. It's back to work as per usual, and we got what? Indigo says she coughed. Hold on. Indigo says she coughed at work. She coughed at. Indigo says I coughed at work last week, and my employer gave me a C19 test. Oh my goodness! Are you serious? Oh wow! Did anybody else cough? Did they have to take a test too? Oh wow! Was it a bad cough? And notice nobody has the cold anymore, like the common cold anymore. Everything is attributed to C19. So if you even have your allergies acting up on you, people are gonna look at you funny. So what? Nobody has a regular runny nose anymore, or cough anymore, or sneeze anymore. Everything is C19. Okay. Well, alrighty. Yeah, it was a lot to deal with going back out. And I realized that I also spent a lot more time here in chats and stuff because I was working at home a lot. But like I don't have time to watch a lot of stuff right now. Indigo says my coworker sneezed 20 times in a row. Oh wow. And she had to take the test. Did she have it? Did she end up having C19? 20 times, that's a lot in a row. No, mm-mm. That sounds like something deserving of getting a C19 test. She didn't have it. Oh wow, it was her allergies. Hey, let me see if I can read this name here real quick. ZX's grand pals. Oh lord. Oh wow. Okay, let me just have that settle up there for a while. ZX's grand pals is his daddy. Okay. I've heard some. Who did I hear say that before? That his dad is his grandpa. Is it true though? Was it true? Does anybody know? Z the things people say. Was it true? I don't know. Let me know if it was true. I don't know. That's funny. Does anybody know if he got his channel back or channels back? Because I heard that he lost his channels. I don't know how true that is. Did he get them back? Indigo tends to agree with the name of that channel. It was confirmed. Oh no. It was confirmed today. Oh wow. Oh wow. That is sad. That's sad though. The fact that your father, oh no. Wow. Oh wow. The thought of your own father's father touching on you as a child, it is a sad situation. I don't know. Ooh, that's mm. So his dad is his grandpa. Oh no. Mm. Oh wow. A lot of people go through stuff. It is so, man, parents, you got to be very careful. I know you can never be too careful. Sometimes it's the people who you love and are around. You got to be very mindful of even, it is sad to say, but even family members, you got to be careful about who you have your children left with when you go out. You got to make sure you trust them. You got to watch the different things or how they react to your child. Oh Lord, I've seen some videos, I've heard some stuff, and it is quite disheartening to watch. It is crazy. Okay, he says he should be humble and be more kind to women and other people. I can agree with that one. I can agree with that because I remember when he just came over here, and I keep saying here, when he just started going around to different channels in the sector, how he used to go on their panels. He would start off love bombing you at first, being all nice and stuff. And then he'll start being so disrespectful to the channel holders on their own panels. He do that. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Okay, allegedly. Yeah, okay. Yes, you said allegedly. But I remember when he just came, he was always being so disrespectful to the host, the channel host. He was always, and I'm like, how is it that you're trying to get in? Because you could tell he was trying to cross over into, at the end of the day, it's all about getting subscribers. Because what else would have you acting up that way? And whoever channel he clicked on, he was always rude to them. And I'm like, how are you going to click people's links and be like that towards them? So I remember when he just came, so he would be nice at first, and then he started showing out, you know. I mm, I remember when he just came here, when he just came, and I used to wonder, why does he talk to females that way? Is it a learned behavior? Is it that he saw other people when he grew up? That's how they spoke to women. What caused that? You know? Mm-mm. What would make you think it is okay to talk that way to females in particular? Why? Why is it normal to you? Why is it okay to you? And some people don't know when they're doing stuff wrong. You know why? Because they were trained that way, because they grew up seeing that people respond that way, because that is how they are. Their parents may have been. So they don't see it. So it's a learned behavior, and they grew up seeing it. They became it, and they don't know how to step outside of themselves and see when they're doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? It is no, it's never normal. Mm-mm. It is never normal. It's never okay. And I remember when, I don't know all the names of his moderators, they were always, like really supporting him when he first came, and I went over there to see what he was all about. Um, his moderators were always, defending him. They were always on his panels and stuff, or in the chat representing and whatever. And then when he started coming over here a lot, he just disrespected them out of nowhere. And I don't know if it's out of nowhere because I don't keep up like that to know. If I say that I've been over his channel more than 5 times, I would be a darn liar. I would be lying if I said I went over. If I tell you that I've been over there more than 5 times, I'd be lying, lying, because you see people, and you take them for who they are. Once they show you who they are in the first instance, you got to believe them. It was no mistake. It was nothing. So I don't know. I've seen how he speaks to women, how he belittles them and stuff, and how he's quick to throw names at them when he gets upset. Or, matter of fact, he gets upset so easily. He gets upset so easily. He doesn't know how to control his anger. And that may also be a part of it. You know, it's crazy. Well, not everyone is the same, I guess. It is what it is. Christopher says, I get what you're saying about the childhood, but when we become men, it's up to us to do what we have to do to figure out. Let me see. Let me put it up on the screen to see. I get what you're saying about the childhood, but when we become men, it's up to us to do what we have to do to figure out what builds good character. Our past is frozen, but we're not frozen in it. That's a good point. Yeah, when you become men, you got to know what's right from wrong. Yeah. He doesn't have much restraint. I agree. I agree about that part, about the restraint. Yeah. You don't just blow up like that all the time. You got to sometimes talk to yourself and say, you know what, let me be calm, let me listen, let me hear others first, you know? And communication is a two-way thing. When you're communicating with people, you don't talk over them while they're talking. Those are some simple things, that should be normal to everyone. I don't know. It is what it is. Emotional intelligence is something that a lot of us never let me hold that part in. Mm-mm. Let me not say that. Okay, so I dropped the link twice. That's enough for tonight. I think that's it for tonight. If there's nothing else that you may need to talk about, I think this is where I go. It's time to sleep. Sleep is important, Can't keep up with everything going on online, going on in the sector and stuff. You cannot. Mm-mm. No. So I'm gonna go now. I'm wishing everyone a peaceful night. Get your sleep in. Take care of yourself. Remember to go outside. Remember it's okay to not, go off on every notification you hear. You don't have to go. Tell yourself that you don't have to go to everything. Tell yourself that tomorrow I'm going to watch a movie. Tell yourself I'm going to go outside tomorrow and get some fresh air, go out and get some vitamin. What is it? Is it K? Whatever it is, D, whatever it is. Get in the sun. Tell yourself that tomorrow I'm going to miss a few lives. Tomorrow I'm going to go outside. Tomorrow I'm actually going to go outside and shop and not online. Tomorrow, I'm going to call some family and friends that I haven't spoken to in a while. Tomorrow, I'm going to watch a movie. Tomorrow, I'm going to pay more attention to my family. Tell yourself what you're going to do tomorrow. Get yourself away sometimes. You know what I'm saying? All right. So have a good night, everyone. Good night to you. Let me call this name again. ZX's grandpa's his daddy. Have a great night. Have a great night, Christopher. Christopher says, Amen to that. I was just on my way to bed and came in to say hi real quick. Please stay safe and sleep in peace. Same to you, Christopher. Man, I am telling you, it was so weird yesterday. Christopher said he hasn't watched a movie in over 2 years. I watched Almond Brown sometimes does movie nights, so that is the only way I'd actually sit and watch a movie because we're in there, we're able to talk, chat, typing in the chat, and watching the movie. But I'm not necessarily a fan of like watching movies and stuff. I don't know, but I'm gonna do that. Because even when I did watch TV, all I did was try to. If I am gonna watch movie, it has to be something comedic, some action comedy. I gotta laugh. That's my thing. I gotta have fun while watching it. Um, that is it. Thank you so much to everyone who came in. Thank you for coming, New Biology. Who else came in here? Did Yamin stop by? I don't remember if I saw Yamin. But thank you to everyone who just came in to tune in for a little while. I appreciate you all. I just thought I'd come through for a few minutes to talk and then, I'm going to bed. I am all tapped out. I'm not interested in what's going on the YouTube streets tonight. And tomorrow I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do, because I will not be sitting around watching everything that's going on. Mm-mm. I'm going out. All right. Bye, everyone. Good night. Newbie, let me know if you're going live. That's the only way I'll probably stick around. Are you gonna go live later on, Newbie? Hey, Lavon. Good night, Lavon. Oh, you watch stereo too? Ooh, you're on a lot of apps. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I get why. And that's why I don't watch a lot of TV. But I just started turning my TV on. When I tell you, ugh, I don't watch TV. I mean, I really don't watch TV. Other people may be watching it. That's the only way that TV turns on. But mm-mm. I recently started watching TV again. And it was kind of strange, I'm like, I can't keep focused on this for too long. I'm so accustomed to typing in the chat or watching the chat or watching certain stuff on YouTube or whatever. But it is what it is. Newbie, did you respond? Are you going live, Newbie? No, probably not. All right, good night, everyone. Spend some time with your family. Okay? Okay. All right, I'll try to be over there. Let's see how long I can keep these eyelids, open. Bye, everyone. Good night. Peace.